So, Ian, we're here today at the Senior Tech and Business Summit. You're obviously Mr. Together for Cinema, and you're now Mr. Givingback.tech. So, anybody and I can't believe there isn't anybody who doesn't know, because you do an amazing job, as well, along with the board members and the patrons of the charity.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about Together for Cinema and Givingback.tech and the news since we last spoke to you on camera.
No, indeed. Thanks, Stuart, for caressing my ego and another label for me in the industry. A positive one, I think, with givingback.tech. But yeah, Together for Cinema, for those of you that don't know, is an AV charity good cause that basically works with the industry to install cinema rooms into children's hospices and other deserving venues in the UK. As of today, we have installed 61 rooms in mainly children's hospices, but some adult hospices, some respite care centres in the UK, and that's ever growing. By the end of this year, we should be on probably 68 rooms at had they been paid full value, of about 1.75 million.
Wow, so we're already up, because I know we had the £1 million ball a few years ago.
Yeah.
And so we're already up to about...
Well, we're up to 1.6 at the moment.
Wow.
Of value, and that's all donated, all product,
Yeah.
all installation services donated. Your services, thank you, Stuart, for recording and videoing the openings that we have and so on. You know, the industry really rallies to help make Together for Cinema happen. You know, everybody puts their bid in, which is fantastic. You know, an industry coming together. So thank you, everybody involved.
I mean, I think for me, you know, with the videos that we've done last year, I think it's really the first year we started doing them. For me, it's been great. I mean, I can remember the first one that I went to, and my wife turned around to me and said, look, you know, today's not a jolly. You're going to see some stuff that... And I went there with an open mind. And I remember coming back, and she said, how's that? I said, it was bloody brilliant.
I know, it's amazing.
I said, the look on the kids' faces and just seeing how much enjoyment that these kids get out of these humble spaces that, you know...
we all take for granted.
Yeah.
You know, we all take for granted a £25,000 cinema room, you know, sound bar, twinkly lights, big screen, great audio. That's day to day for us. But when you see the kids and the mums and the families and the staff and the care team and so on, enter a room, button pressed, lights down, projector fires up, it's electric to them. And I think children's hospices particularly are perceived to be sad places if you've not engaged with them. They are the happiest, most dynamic places you'll ever go to, with moments of extreme sadness, of course. Yeah. But every day is meant to be every second has to be as sparkly as it can be, because we don't know how long these kids have got. So I mean, if I could bottle that emotion, fundraising would be very, very easy. I can assure you.
Oh, you could sell that emotion and raise money for the charity that way, because it is. Yeah.
And it's not. I'm not going to give the Bob Geldof appeal, but, you know, fundraising is hard. You know, we do need help. But it's a great thing to do. The industry has really engaged with it. So, yeah, by 2028, we will hold the £2 million celebration dinner, which will be on May the 11th, 2028 at Epsom Downs Racecourse. And we will celebrate £2 million worth of delivery to good causes, probably 75 to 80 rooms that our industry has donated. It's a hell of a gig, actually. You know, I had the best job, one of the best jobs in the industry.
So talking about gigs, are we going to have Chesney there?
Chesney has, yes. Chrissy, his wife, and Chesney have said that they would, barring any catastrophes, be there on May the 11th, 2028 as well. Maybe a couple of special video guests as well. We'll see. It's been spoken about. But yeah, I think Chesney wants to do it again.
So Chesney and Chrissy are patrons of the charity?
They have just confirmed themselves as patrons, as a couple, not just Chesney. Chrissy is a great girl, actually, and great girl. Sorry, she's a grown woman.
Don't worry, she'll probably appreciate.
She'll be delighted with it.
Yeah, there's a certain point you get to in age, isn't it? You're like, oh, you're a nice young boy. Well, thank you.
Yeah, okay, we can cut that bit out if we need to. But yeah, Chrissy and Chesney are both very supportive, and nice to have them both. As you know, not just Chesney the name, but Chrissy, who manages him and has a lot of emotion. They're both involved with a couple of the installs that we've already done. A place called White Lodge Centre, it's very personal to them, and a place called Chestnut Tree House in Arundel. So they have an involvement with the work we do, and they're local. They're in Surrey, close to me. So they're good and supportive and committed.
And for people to learn more about Together Cinema, what's your website address?
www.togetherforcinema.co.uk, all letters as opposed to numbers, togetherforcinema.co.uk. And any queries you have, you can donate on that page as well, or you can contact us directly if you have any questions or queries.
And you've also got a new, if you're not busy enough already,
I know.
you've now got the new tag of Mr. Givingback.tech.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the idea behind that.
Well, really exciting. Yeah, the idea was I had a sort of slow drift into retirement, but rather stupidly, I've set up givingback.tech, which is, an idea really to repurpose and give excess AV kit in our world an extended life, and an extended, more productive life almost, by donating B stock, discontinued stock, and second-hand items to charities and community interest companies in the UK. We all know millions of pounds worth of AV kits get dumped every single year. We know it's a crime. It's a crime we all accept because that's the commercialism of our industry. We understand that. However, so much of that kit can be reused. So givingback.tech is a website medium where our industry, integrators, distributors, manufacturers, end users, can post excess stock on the website, and then charities and community interest companies in the UK can say, yes, I'd like that item. And then you as the donor post it directly to the beneficiary. That's a very simplistic explanation. You can go onto the website, or you can contact us, and we can tell you more. It's something we need the industry to engage with. Without question, it will be slowly catchy monkey. It's not going to happen overnight, but we have about 80 items on there at the moment. We have a webinar very soon to explain more about the process, and we have over 125 companies already registered for that webinar. Whether this is shown before or after the webinar, it shows the interest in what we're doing. So there's a real engagement to take excess AV equipment and repurpose it to good causes. Not recycle it, but repurpose it to make a difference.
So with the webinar, which is going to be this Friday,
2 days' time, yeah.
are you recording it?
Yes, we're recording the webinar.
Okay, so if we are depending on how quickly I get this up, sitting in my Premiere Inn tonight, before I drive 8 hours back home, if I get this up in time, then this Friday we've got the webinar coming up. If you've watched this afterwards, or you're watching this video afterwards, the webinar will be recorded and then be available for people to watch at a later date.
I'm not sure how that will be available, but it'll probably through the website, givingback.tech, www.givingback.tech, as it says on the sign there. So I'm sure it'll be available on the website.
Well, if you want to send it to us, we'll put it on the InsideCI's YouTube channel as well.
Yes, please. Thank you.
And we'll get it up on the website. So either you go to givingback.tech and you can see it there, and obviously we'll put stuff on it Inside CI as well.
That's great. Thank you. I mean, you guys are so supportive, so thank you. That'll be brilliant. But no, it's really exciting. I mean, what I think I'm really excited about is that, we know at the moment it's hard to get people to stop, post 5, 10, 20 products on the website. It takes time and so on. But we know that we're going to get there because there's enough engagement and enough support and enough interest from various companies. We have Crestron as our first founding partner. We have Midwich posting products. We have All Trade we're looking at a really good, strong relationship to engage with givingback.tech to test it. It's got to work. We're shaping it. We need everybody's help to shape it. We need everybody's help to post products. We can't do this on our own. This is an industry thing. This is not an Ian Morris or a givingback.tech thing. This is an industry thing. So we need everyone's help to make it happen. It's well worth it, and the end results will make such a difference in our community.
Well, that's it, because as you said, you personally are not physically handling the stock. It is, if I put my Immersive Cinema Rooms t-shirt on, I've got many t-shirts these days, I have said projector from client that I've swapped over. I then go to givingback.tech, I list it, same as you might do on some of these big auction sites, and then the charities can look at, their projectors broken down or their old TVs broken down.
They engage with you directly.
They engage with me, I get it to them.
Correct.
And then they install it.
Yeah, and the benefit is there, you don't have to worry about dumping it. There's no costs. You can PR it, you can engage with whoever it is, let's say Dougie Mack Children's Hospice, and say, look, can you send me a quote? They send you a good, strong quote. It's good PR for you, it's good PR for givingback.tech, great PR for our industry, and good PR for Dougie Mack Children's Hospice, if that was the circle. So it's benefit to everybody for what would be, I don't know, £35 to send a projector up to Stoke. for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
Worth
Well,
every penny.
you might even find that it's not a million miles away from you, so
You could drop it off.
you could drop it off and actually strike up a relationship with them at
Yeah.
the same time. I mean, I know when I've done I know 4 or 5 videos for you so far, you know, I've given every one of those hospices my business card and just said, look, if you ever need any media stuff done for you, I'm happy to donate my time. And it's, you know, it's the
Yeah.
same with those. So.
No, and you know, when you get involved with these venues, as you know, Stuart, and I think a lot of people who've been to the openings or engaged with Together for Cinema, once you go to a venue, and if you haven't, try to go to a children's hospice, adult hospice, and understand the difference we're making. You know, you're sucked in. You just, okay, I'm in. What can I do to help?
Oh,
And
they are
I know
amazing.
that's the way you feel.
I mean, Chestnut Tree House that you mentioned was my first one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as I think I've said to you before, it wasn't to do with the room, but you had all the kids in there who are on there, you know, there for whatever reason, and the nurse went, right, guys, it's the seashell painting competition,
Yeah.
and just the sheer energy and excitement from those kids.
Every second's a sparkle.
As a father myself, and you know, the father yourself, it's like you couldn't help but just take a tear in your eye and go, do you know what? People must look at these charities with different eyes, but when you're inside them, they are phenomenal places.
They're incredible
for the people.
Don't get me wrong, they're tough to engage with, and the first few that I started seeing, you know, in 2010, when I sort of started this, you know, you walk out, you sit in your car, and you break down. It was too intense.
Yeah.
You know, you were taken to the room where the children lay when they passed, and so on. It's heavy. It really is. But as time goes on, you know, you get that, as I've said to you a few times now, you know, every second has to be as sparkly as it possibly can be.
Yeah.
Be it seashell painting, be it, you know, Chesney coming in and doing a gig, which he's done at some of the venues, you know, whatever it might be, you know, it's got to be fun. And it is. I mean, they're the most inspiring places I have ever been to in my life. And
I concur with that one.
yeah, but tough as well.
Yeah. So Together for Cinema is the best place for the website for Together for Cinema, and then obviously the new initiative givingback.tech.
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, look, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you very much for all you're
Obviously,
doing
I'm
for your
seeing
support.
you in a few weeks at another opening. I think we've got, haven't we, at the start of June?
We have an opening it's in Luton.
It's in Luton. Yeah. Not too far for me, this one.
Keats Children's Hospice
Yeah.
in Luton.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the next one.
So-
Then after that we've got Oak Haven in Lymington somewhere, and yeah, it's we'll have 7 or 8 openings this year.
Yeah. Well, look, if you, obviously, as we said, you know, we've been doing stuff for Together for Cinema, so do pop over to InsideCI's YouTube channel. I'm going to put the videos post and new ones up there as well. So if you want to see one of these openings and you want to see some interviews with, I think it was Alice at Chestnut Tree House, yeah, and just feel what it feels like to get involved in these projects, then pop over to the YouTube channels and please, sponsor Ian in Together for Cinema and givingback.tech. But thank you for your time, my friend.
Thank you so much, Stuart.
Cheers, Ian.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Thank you.